So it's day one of filming up here on Svalbard, and we are rigging up for a POV shot from inside the truck as the sun rises. And because we're so far north, the sunrise and sunset are essentially in the same direction, south. And today we only have a very few hours of sunlight at all, and then we won't have any sunlight at all in a few more days. So it's the end of the summer here in the north. We're gonna rig up the Movi for a POV shot and then shoot the same stretch from the air. So big morning. Drone's acting a little squirrely. Definitely doesn't, its compass doesn't know what to think. Good luck, little friend. So it's the first day of filming here in the Arctic, and it's off to a good start. You know, after several days of travel and logistics and scouting, it's nice to be out filming and doing our thing. We have a really ambitious script, shot list, and storyboard to try to plow through over the days ahead. There's some really technically demanding shots that we're going to try to pull off, and a complex story to try to make sense of. But I'm excited to be off and running. Okay, our first official shot is in the can. Aerial tracking shot of our truck here on this this open road. And the Inspire has something struggling with the cold, but I'm liking the footage, so it's looking great. Our client from San Francisco has hired us to make a short film about what is probably the most extreme effort in archiving data I've ever heard of. So it's an interesting story, crazy story to try to tell, and it's going to take a lot of aerial shots to kind of capture the context of where we are, and then interviews and shots on the ground and shots in a variety of different places that are hard to get to, and we're trying to make the equipment work and the the story work. Gimbal shot of the polar bear sign and our truck passing it here.
It was a good morning. I think we timed it right. We got some epic shots of the car driving through the valley. The drone had a bit of a mind of its own. It's weird. What is it? Magnetic?
Yeah, the compass was like, my little compass on my app was literally spinning. Spinning, so the drone...
Testing the edge of how far this car goes without gas.
Yes. Our trusty picture car. We picked her for her looks. But yeah, beautiful morning. Our first set was a success, and we're gonna get warm and get fed and get ready for the next.
Yeah, the next set.
If you just shift everything upwards, these mountains here, it is in this area here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on?
Just here.
Ja, det var good i alla fall.
Yeah, just enough to keep the wings from not developing ice before they go in. If it's heavy snow, they can't do that because then the snow will stuck on the wings.
So we'd be flying from this guy, potentially.
You know,
Our first day here was a dedicated scout day.
I just love these mountains. They're so beautiful. It's not bad.
We had a really cool driver named Ruak who took us to all the locations or as many as we could get to, the locations we'd be filming at. And we got a movie. So I really enjoyed the scouting, and we got a lot of great looks at places and ideas for timing. So it is early morning on day 2 here in Svalbard. It's an exciting day because we have some really challenging shoots planned from the boat and FPV out on the tundra. So hoping for the best, hoping we get some good stuff today too. Loading up for an adventure. Well, we woke up to a bit of a snow today. It's pretty socked in and overcast, so we're probably not going to send the drone up just because the look would be too different from the other stuff that we're cutting with the sequence. So it might be we're calling around trying to find other things to shoot today instead. But we are snowing at the North Pole today.
They are huskies, but they're Alaskan huskies. So it's kind of like Siberian huskies are more purebred. Those are the ones, the classic husky that you think of.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. And then the Alaskan husky is kind of like a mutt, just a mix of this and that and the other thing. And I think these have some Greenlandic stuff. So for example, that dog over there, the one with the floppy ears,
Yeah.
he has some Greenlandic traits.
we're going to visit one of her sites.
Drone flying from the warm fan.
Yeah, sweet. Well done.
Crazy afternoon for the drones, as we had some cool light kind of pop out after like a heavy overcast day of mostly snow, and for the first time all day, like kind of the clouds broke and we saw some of like the setting sun, you know, about 2:45 or 3 in the afternoon because the days keep getting shorter. So I sent the Inspire up and did some big kind of sweeping reveal shots of the city here, the town, Longyearbyen. It looked good. It was windy and we had to kind of fly up over the ridges outside the city to get the angle, which made for some really long distance flight and pretty windy conditions and absolutely freezing. So our hands are really hurting and the drone's compass was freaking out and you know, the camera came down kind of covered in ice, but got some great footage out of that. It's a beautiful little town on this fjord, so it's kind of protected from the open ocean but still in a completely incredible setting. On the team, I'm one of the 2 cinematographers, primarily tasked with the drone and aerial stuff, also some of the gimbal work on the ground and other things, lighting also. So I've got my hands full trying to keep all the little fleet that we're able to travel with happy. Along the coastline here. Trying to find the spot. Hello. Hello.
I think heat is going to be an issue up here.
It's going to be an issue.
I'm going to go a little faster so it's going to be bumpy. Be bold, let me get ahead so that you can really go over the speed.
Okay.
Cool.
To get some good shots?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a crazy, beautiful place.
You're gonna let me go as far as you're gonna let me go, and then you're gonna speed over the top of me, and then you're gonna go to the right side of that ridge. And if you fly over the ocean, I think that'll look good, if you agree with that. And at the beginning, you can sweep up over this left side, looking back at me.
Yep. The FPV stuff was super hard. Flew from inside the truck in order to be able to track along for a long distance without losing signal. And I was starting to get some good lines and figure out some moves we wanted to do when unfortunately I dropped signal, picture signal on the goggles and had to land the drone blind, kind of around a bend a little bit a ways down the road. So when we went below the ridge here,
Yeah.
I lost my video transmission.
So it's kind of a line of sight thing. Oh, there it is.
And unfortunately, when it landed, it snapped some propellers, and the rubber mount for the camera that I had made.
A piece of a propeller?
It was so frozen it just kind of shattered when we landed. So we got to figure out a way to strap the camera down, without relying on the 3D printed parts, which are no good in this kind of temperature. Yeah, I guess I set it down.
Yeah, I saw it coming really low down as well.
14 or 15 hour production day ahead. So it'll be a big one. But hopefully we'll stay warm and get some great footage, and the machines keep limping along, half frozen and disoriented by being this far north. So big day, big exciting day. All right, that's it.